Um, our guest today is Paul Garwood, who is with the Department of Communications at the WHO. And he was working with Global Citizen in order to organize the fundraiser where Lady Gaga actually took the leadership in a very short period of time. They have raised 127 million US dollars to support all organizations, including the WHO, and to combat COVID-19, to address the crisis. Paul, tell us a little bit how the partnership came about.
Well, from the very start of the pandemic or the outbreak, we at WHO were committed to connecting with people, whether it was to share health guidance and information with governments or with individuals, or just to be there for people at this very difficult time. And early on, we saw the great interest from all kinds of individuals, whether they be athletes or politicians and even entertainers, to show their support for people affected by COVID, and particularly those who are staying at home more because of the situation in their countries. And so we saw an opportunity to maybe offer a particular, let's say, service or to people by reaching them with entertainment. So I had the idea, which I shared with Dr. Tedros, who liked it very much, the idea of staging a virtual, let's call it a concert, where we could both connect with people and raise resources for the response. He immediately appreciated the idea and contacted our WHO as a global ambassador for mental health. This person, her name is Cynthia Germanotta, and she's also the mother of Lady Gaga. So Dr. Tedros contacted Cynthia, who contacted her own daughter, and Lady Gaga responded very quickly to Dr. Tedros's suggestion for a global virtual concert. And it really went from there. We have close connections with the organization Global Citizen as well, which is a non-governmental organization that works globally to fight things like poverty and to promote humanitarian causes. And it also has great experience in working with entertainers and creating virtual events and physical events.
Yeah, I thought it was brilliant because I think it was really quickly that you got everyone together. And there were how many musicians actually participated? At least 100, right? There
were more than 70 virtual performers who took part in the various events. So we had a 6-hour live broadcast event, but broadcast only on the web, so via YouTube and other social media platforms. And then the 2-hour main show that was broadcasted on US TV stations, plus many networks around the world, and was also streamed online. So during those 8 hours combined of shows, we had more than 70 participants take part. We had a very, very large global audience who understood to follow the events. And it generated lots of great support from a range of corporate sector entities, philanthropists, etc., who really who contributed strongly, who pledged strong support for the global response.
So $127 million were pledged right after, I think the day after, right? That was as much raised.
Even in the build up to. So we saw during the event, let's say moments by Tim Cook, for example, from Apple, pledging support during the event on 18 April in his conversation that he had with Lady Gaga. And then there were other moments like that. So this was pretty much pledged in the build up to and on the day, but pretty much in the build up to the event. And the resources go towards the COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund for WHO, which is a fund that's also, we collaborate with the UN Foundation and Swiss Philanthropies on. And it's about providing resources for health workers, for treating patients, and also for helping in the development of vaccines, diagnostics, and treatments.
And people can continue now to actually donate, right? I've seen in your website, in the WHO website,
Yes,
people can
that's correct.
actually still continue to donate. So that's a great way to continue. So because private citizens now also can do that as well. And the funds are managed through the UN Foundation in New York, as well as a Swiss Foundation, right?
Swiss Philanthropies, yes. So Swiss Philanthropies and the UN Foundation are, providing the mechanism by which we can receive this support and channel it to where it's needed.
So do you do this kind of events often? Was this the first one that had such a large gathering of celebrities? And I mean, a virtual concert too, this is somewhat new for us, right? We are all grappling with moving things online.
It was a wonderful event, and all credit to Lady Gaga and Global Citizen in particular for bringing all these entertainers together. And we're very grateful to the wonderful commitment shown by these artists who gave up their time to support this really important cause and to give some joy back to people who have been affected by the pandemic. So we're really, really grateful. And there's been other events like similar format events happening more and more. We're grateful that there's a lot of strong support for the COVID-19 solidarity response, including like Katy Perry, for example, and others, and events that give people the chance to receive entertainment and provide support.
We are looking forward to it. Thank you very much, Paul Garwood from the WHO Department of Communications. Thank you very much. Have a very nice day.